If content is king, great copy is the queen. The image attracts the viewer. The copy or narrative compels, engages, and gets customers to buy if it's B2C, or calls for a meeting if it's B2B, or a big ticket B2C. Copywriters abroad are highly paid for this marketing art. You don't need to pay extensive copywriters. You just have to know a few rules and practice. Practice, practice. Let's take a look at a few simple ways to create copy that engages. Define your target audience. First thing first, decide who you're selling to. Get specific. Choose a subsection to target an audience more specifically. Micro-niching. College students will react differently to a marketing copy than a family-focused parent, for instance. Choose an objective. What do you want this marketing copy to compel someone to do? Do you want them to go to a website to make a purchase? Do you want them to sign up for more information or go into a physical location? Decide what you want out of your advertisement or marketing copy before you even start writing. Create urgency. When you're writing compelling copy, an easy tactic is to increase urgency. Anything from "don't miss out" to "order now" to "have flowers delivered by Mother's Day." You'll hear a lot of this on the radio, and let's not forget that those commercials and other video scripts needs compelling marketing copy too. Back it up with facts when needed. When it comes to copy, stats are incredibly compelling. People love to know if 57% of their peers hate this kind of avocados. They must know what kind. It is very clickbaity, but sometimes you gotta do what gets the clicks. Keep it simple. Make it scannable. This is important. We are constantly getting hit with tons of information at all times. And as someone who loves to read, I watch TV with the subtitles on, especially if it's K-drama. Even I miss 50% of the words around me. A big, wordy paragraph isn't welcoming to the eye. Break out your copy into bite-sized pieces to make it more digestible for your audience. Remember, you are writing for your audience, not for yourself. Use active voice. Here are two examples. I try to use active voice. And the second example is, using active voice is something I'm trying to be more conscious of. Guys, the first one is way more concise and powerful, right? It's punchy, and less is way, way more. Pick your adjectives wisely. Tell me, which one makes you want to head to your closest office supply store? Number 1, this the season. Get all your back-to-school supplies here. Or, inhale the smell of freshly sharpened pencils and brand new composition books. We have all the goodness of back to school here. Yuck. The first one is way better and easier to understand. Focus on your customers. While you can brag about your business, a different tactic is to focus on your customers when you're writing compelling copy. Talk about what problems you're solving for them, how you'll take away their stress and make their lives easier. Grab attention. There's a lot of different ways to grab attention through design. You can also stop people in their tracks with some eye-catching marketing copywriting. Lean into the shock and awe factor with this particular tactic. Don't pander. People know when they are being sold. No one likes a salesperson who compliments every pair of shoe you try on, though you know that they make you look like you have clown feet. Simple, to the point. Empathize with agitation. And it's an actual example. Online marketing is hard. WordStream makes it easy. Simple, right? We're here to help you with online advertising because we know it's complicated and confusing, especially for non-marketers. Now, if you can distill the way you're solving problems and making life easier for your customers, then that's copywriting win. Provide a solution. It's one thing to empathize with your customers, but don't stop short of showing you how your business can solve their problems. You don't need to be too wordy to get there because hard problems sometimes require simple solutions. You should have your customers back. I often use analogies to explain complicated ideas simply. It's my go-to tactic. If your offering is something that an average person wouldn't know much about, relate it to something they would know about. Alternatively, you can use analogies to increase empathy. That's a reason why people still say, easy as pie. People are far more likely to remember what a joke you made rather than a brand slogan. And who doesn't love to make their audience laugh? Jokes are so important. Choose a proper CTA or call to action. Earlier, I said that you need to set a goal before writing marketing copy. Sometimes it's helpful to go one step further and choose a proper CTA rather than just click here to set the tone for your copy. Be very, very clear. One of my problems or issues is when I see a well-designed ad with a compelling marketing copy, but I just cannot figure out what they're actually trying to sell. Worse, they'll use words like Gen X for as low as 5 pesos and 59 centavos. You'll pay more. Or, receive up to 10 free sessions. You'll get less. Or, there's not just any caption or just anything at all. Confusing. Remember, test all of your marketing copy. Test some more. Copy testing becomes harder with print ads, but anything digital, Google Ads, Facebook, Twitter, emails, name it, should be A/B tested. You'll see what resonates the most with your audience and be able to move forward with that marketing copy. Second to the last step, use Grammarly. Grammarly. It checks for your spelling, your grammar, and ease of reading. Final tip, when writing copy, ask yourself, and I do this a lot, what words can I remove from the sentence without losing the message? I hope that these tips are useful for you, and I hope that you start using some, if not all of them. Thank you so much.